Describe then what is a healthy level of pressure. When you're heading out and you're feeling good with a healthy level of pressure, what is that?
Enough that you've prepared well for a game, so that you've respected the opposition, you respect the threat they pose, and you've done your analysis, done your best to prepare for it, and that you're ready for the game. That's a healthy level, I'd imagine.
And perhaps sometimes the pressure that we often say, you look at a player and say he's feeling the pressure. We don't know what he's feeling, but maybe a lot of the time what you're feeling is maybe a feeling of apprehension that you think you haven't done the best you could have done in going into it.
Yeah, sometimes if you get that sense during the game, it probably comes along with a sense of doom if you haven't done preparation beforehand. But in game sometimes you put too much pressure on yourself. If you're annoyed by previous decisions, that can really impact on you, so sometimes you need a sense of perspective and just take a step back during the game. But beforehand, I think obviously too much, like if it's impacting you, you're not sleeping, or if you're worrying too much, that's probably unhealthy. One of the first things you sort of get told when you come up playing these games is to relax the night before and just take your mind off, and not to park your thinking on the Friday before a Sunday game or a Thursday before a Saturday, just so you're not too uptight, or you're not just it's not impacting your sleep or on your mental well-being. So yeah. Would you
be one of the people who enjoys the playing but can't be dealing with the video analysis and that kind of stuff? Some people love it, and some people hate it. I think the players who are more scientifically minded and stuff loved doing the analysis.
Yeah, well, like some aspects that I really enjoy, like as in some of the psychological aspects of how you perform during a game, and trying not to drift and trying not to beat yourself too much, which sometimes I might have in the past, because you can try and be too much of a perfectionist. The analysis, I do enjoy some of the analysis as well, obviously within reason, but in cornerback, it's quite relevant, just because you need to know the opposition and what you're going to face, so you're not hit with a surprise come game day.
The whole thing with Dublin and the home venue and the neutral venue, and what is it and where is it? What's your own feeling on it?
Yeah, like I don't mind where I play, which is probably a bit of a selfish or a bit of an ignorant attitude, but I can't control where games are being played, and so I try not to think too much about that. So wherever we get told we're going to play, I go out and play it, and we really enjoyed some of the experience going down to Nolan Park, going down to Portlaoise, and I'm sure Alma will be the same. It's enjoyable, great bonding experience, and it's a new experience. That's why you play GAA. If I was in Galway, I'm sure I'd love going out to Ilan, the pitch out here, which would be some occasion, getting a ferry over and back for a championship game. It's the same with Intercounty. You get to go to all these places. It's enjoyable. You get to see new people, new fans, and different atmospheres. So Dublin
is a team that I wouldn't say you're loved. People might respect you.
Thanks for that.
You know what I mean? As in, in one sense, you become too successful. And the first time you won All Ireland a few years ago, people saying, "Yay, isn't that great for Dublin?" Now there's people trying to tear you down and saying they're too professional, they're too this, they're too that, they're too much of a machine. But at the end of the day, you would argue, I'm sure, that you're just doing your best, and at the moment, your best is the best.
I suppose it's human nature, to just support an underdog, and I would have been like that growing up as well. When Kilkenny were dominating, you would have been up just for a little bit of change or a little bit of a battle. But yeah, we're just trying to go out and not throw cliches in interviews, but inevitably do all the time, and try and win games, and just you end up in a bit of a bubble, and you end up trying to perform as best you can, and you get into a habit of focusing on yourselves, and on your own performance and how to get the best out of that. So sometimes we're a bit detached from that, and sometimes during the summer or during the winter, when you're a bit of time off, you get to chat to a few people who are fans of oppositions, or who give you some honest insight into what they think, and it's refreshing. But yeah, you usually park it come January and just focus on your own game.
Is it refreshing, or is it a part of you thinking, oh, it's kind of, I don't know if I like hearing that?
Yeah, it depends what environment it is. If it's it's in a social, casual environment when you're welcoming of it, or if it's someone coming and shouting in your ear, probably not as much.